Hello. All right. Back. Back. I never ended up taking that sell stop. I was thinking about having one down here. Never ended up doing that. I just didn't want to do it unless I was on the charts. I just got back. After the news, we had not very good news, but I was thinking, but potentially could have already been priced in since we already pulled back so much. We already came down so much over the last day yesterday, all the way down to this area. I have this trend line that I would like for it to break and then continue down. Since we've had higher lows, and then if this one breaks this low, we would have a lower high and or a lower low. But it's been kind of choppy. It's the last day of the month right now, last day of the week and the last day of the month. This is kind of ugly after that news. There really wasn't much of a move right here. Could have potentially gotten in once this one wicked up and rejected this 15-minute candle to come back down to here. I could have had like 10, 15 pips, but stop loss would have also been like 12 pips, which would have been 1 to 2. I wasn't really, or it would have been 1 to 1, not 1 to 2. I like 1 to 2 more, risk to reward, but I don't know if there's going to be a trade today. So this looks, it's rejected both ends, wanted to come down, wasn't able to come down. This 30-minute candle is going to close now. It's about to close back in this range. So it might just range here until next week before we get a better move. But I mean, this daily candle has pushed quite a bit down. It's rejecting in this big rejection area. So maybe next week we could get that move down. We'll have to see. If this does break and we start to trend down over here, then I would expect a bigger move down next week. But if it doesn't, this rejects, and we start trending more up in this area again, then I would expect it to continue pushing back up. But right now, I mean, I'm not really seeing an opportunity for a trade. It's already 10:30 Eastern time, so might just be ranging today. So no trade for me today. We'll see. We shall see. But I don't really want to sit and stare at this for the next hour and just watch it range. But thought I would just come back because I left the other one quick. So I had an appointment I had to get to. So I didn't take any trades today. I was hoping this one would close below this area, but it didn't. So it's really doesn't look like much. If anything, the news was priced in already. So markets are done pushing down and might come up a little bit more to end the week. Because here's the weekly candle. So might push up a little bit more. Might have a little doji candle here at the end if it does push up more, but something like this, maybe. This guy. If the move down was already anticipated, this big move down already happened. Anticipation of not so good news, so maybe the markets are priced that in already, and they're not too worried about this news now. And based off what the FOMC members have been saying, they've been saying that they're going to keep prices higher, even though we're having de-inflationary numbers. They're still going to need to keep them higher for longer, potentially keeping them higher throughout 2024, or starting to lower them towards the end of the year. So, If this closes back in this range, I probably won't be taking a trade. I'm just going to end this one, but I just wanted to update it because I was talking about maybe taking a sell stop here because I was going to leave the charts, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to risk that while I was gone, so I wouldn't be able to manage my trade or anything. And it doesn't look like it would have worked out. It would have got like 5 pips, 6 pips, and I would be in drawdown now. So good thing I did not do that. If anything, I could have maybe entered in somewhere up here to get what you needed, but not going to force anything. I just started trading again this week, so I still want to just be conservative and try to slowly grow this $2,500 account. Up 41 bucks this week, a little over 1%. So, I mean, it's not terrible. 1% a week would be 4% a month. It's freaking 48% a year. If you get 48% a year on an investment, that's pretty darn good. But obviously, as I build my equity in my account, I'm going to start risking more and making more. It's how you compound your account. Is you start with trading, say 0.1, win those. As you get more money, you can go up to 0.2, 0.3, and risk more and win more, hopefully. But it doesn't look like it's going to go down any further. This is a big area and big rejection area. You have rejection here, 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 here. So usually you can see my trades that I did. Just this one up to here, and then this one down to here. Those are my trades this week. I only did 2. Let's see if you can get a better view of them. If I go 30-minute. Here we go. So this one was from yesterday. Pushed down. This was pushing down before the news came out. I was anticipating not so good numbers, and after this big push up the day before, I thought that it was a good opportunity to get in on sells a little bit before the news because I was expecting the numbers not to be so good. So I actually entered. I entered before this area broke, but I was anticipating it because I planned this out that the day before it was going to push up, which I took the trade up. And then I was planning on the next day it coming down because of the news, and it did. So I was prepared to take this trade as this low was broken and had my stop loss up here. My take profit was down here. So it was a little over 1 to 2, but I exited a little early. I took 20 pips here and then 14 here and 12 here. So you can see that with these right here. So I took profit right away just to secure it, took another one and then another one. So unfortunately, this brokerage with the fees, with the spread and everything, I don't get exactly 0.1 isn't exactly $1 per pip, unfortunately. Since there's, it's going to cost money because of when you enter and exit with the spread. So, yeah. I had one loss, but that was just me minimizing my risk because it pulled back up for this trade here. I took a buy or pulled down. I took a buy as this high was being broken. It started to come down. So then I closed half of the trade here. No, wait, where did I enter this? Yeah. I closed half of the trade here and then let the rest of it run and close that one out up here. And it kept moving. So now this 30-minute candle just closed back up in the zone. Big rejection. Man, it might just keep pushing up today. But not going to take a trade. This is kind of ugly. So yeah, that's about it. Not looking so good. This is why you got to wait sometimes for candles to close, because if you would have entered right here, you'd be screwed, and then you'd be flustered and probably be over risking, over trading. Been there, done that. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to take a trade. So that's it. All right. See you later.